and welcome to your weekly messages. I'm now going to call them your weekly messages as opposed to your messages for the week, because messages for the week sounds like they are your messages specifically and only for that week. And as I have said many times before, that isn't the case. They're messages that are for you if and when they resonate with you, and if and when you hear them, or when the universe puts them into your reality. Whereas your weekly messages is more a case of they are messages for you, which I do weekly. So little difference, big difference in meaning. So welcome to your weekly messages, and Happy New Year. And I have said that before, but Happy New Year again, why not? And the other thing I want to say is lots of links in the description today, because there's your messages for January, which are up and around and available on this YouTube channel, and your messages for the year ahead for 2024. So take a look at those if you haven't already seen them. I will put a link in the description and the videos in the end screen. And the other thing I'd like to say beforehand is those of you that know me know that I am super passionate about the emotion code being an emotional healing modality which has completely changed my life on numerous levels and continues to do so. But for me, the most important thing about the emotion code isn't just that it releases those trapped emotions which are keeping our vibration down and keeping us held back in life, and it's our trapped emotions that are causing our disease and illness and malfunction and overreaction and all of these things. But it's not only that, but these are energies that are low frequency. So when we can release them and release them ourselves easily, then we're raising our frequency. It's got to be to me, it's the most easiest and most effective way, not only to heal yourself on all energy levels, but to raise your frequency, which puts you into higher levels of consciousness where life just gets better and better. So anyway, the emotion code, I'll summarize all of that. I have a blog which I wrote a few years ago now, but how the emotion code changed my life. And I've also got a blog. I'll put a link in the description, that's why I'm pointing like this, to my blog on what is a trapped emotion. So if you're new to energy healing and you're new to understanding the importance and power of your emotions and what your trapped emotions, what your unexpressed emotions are doing in your body, then there is a blog on what is a trapped emotion. So check all of that out. And on this channel, there's a self-healing techniques section, and I have everything you need to know to learn the emotion code. But if you really want to learn it with my guidance and my teachings and my experience, then I have got an online workshop to learn the emotion code. It is intensive, it's 3.5 hours long, but there will be a little break maybe in the middle if we need one. There's homework beforehand and lots of practice to be done afterwards, and I will be available via email afterwards to follow-on support if you have any questions while you're practicing. So that is on Monday the 22nd of January. It's at 6 p.m. Spanish time, which is 5 p.m. UK time, and I don't know all the other times in the world, so check that out for wherever you are. But it's a one-off workshop whereby you will be guided through how to sway test yourself, muscle test yourself, and how to identify the emotions that are holding you back and release them. Okay, and I also will include lots of ways that I have taken the emotion code to another level, whereby you can use it for past life healing, you can use it for raising your immune system, you can use it for all sorts of other things as well. So if that sounds like a good idea to you, go to my website, deborahjanesutton.com, send me a message and let me know you're interested, and I will send you the stuff you need to know in order to attend that workshop. So I will add you to the group email, so you'll get the links and to all the stuff that you need to know, including the actual Zoom call on the 22nd. So yeah, get in touch if that resonates with you. If you want to learn to be an energy healer yourself and actually be able to release trapped emotions from your own body, it is life-changing, believe me. So and it'd be a wonderful skill to add to whatever other skills you have. It's a wonderful skill to add. It should be taught in schools, I think. Everybody should be able to access this kind of, conscious healing. So yeah, get in touch. So nothing else, I don't think. Before we get into the cards, let's take a deep breath together, down to the belly. I'm just dropping my shoulders a little bit because I get so excited. Calming everything down, going into the heart. And what messages do we have for this week? So today is Saturday, the 6th of January, 2024. It's a fiesta here in Spain, Three Kings fiesta. So if you are in Spain, happy Three Kings. Okay, we have quite a few. And they're all face down at the moment. So let me just have a little look at what's coming up. There is drama going on around you. In the collective and in your reality. But we know that it cannot exist outside of you if it doesn't first exist within you. What's causing this drama? This drama is an unsettled feeling within the cells of your body, within your energy field, within your mind. This is about all the things that are stopping you from living the life that you choose. So many of you believe that life has to be a certain way. And even those of you that are feeling optimistic about the way the world is going are still holding yourself back because you think that the world outside of you has to change. The important point here, the message here, is a reminder to you that you are life and that you are creating your reality through you. When we say you are creating your own reality, we don't mean that you're creating your own luck or you're creating your own wealth because you work so hard. You're creating your lovely experience because you're so nice to people. No, 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 no. This is not the way it is. You're creating your reality because the physical world is being created through you. And everybody has a different perception of the world that they see, because everybody is creating a slightly different world. Well, some people are creating a very different world from others. But it's so important that you understand that you are creating the reality and the collective through you, because this really helps you understand that you are the one that needs to make changes to your behavior and make changes to your words, and especially the words that you say in your self-talk that's going through your mind. Because this is what you're creating from. So if you are faced with, let's say, a moral dilemma, you have to choose the option that is in alignment with the world that you want to live in, not the world that you currently perceive, but the world that you want to live in. Other people are not going to change morally if you don't change your behavior and your words and your thoughts morally. We often hear the phrase, be the change you want to see. But so many people still are not understanding that how literal that phrase is. If you don't agree with something going on in the reality around you, it is important that you do not comply and that you do not entangle from an energy perspective. We use the word entangle. If you do things that you think, I have to do them because A, B, C. But if you don't want to do them, you have to stop doing them. Otherwise, you will not create the world that you want to see. So you are being asked to follow your moral guidance. You are being asked to follow a more loving guidance. Let me ask you this question. Which feels better for you? Loving people around you or judging people around you? When you judge others, this is not an act of self-love because it doesn't feel so good. But when you love others, it feels good. Therefore, it's an act of self-love because you're making yourself feel better. And it's not selfish to make yourself feel better, as long as it's coming from the heart and not from the ego. And you can tell the difference because when you feel something from the heart, if it's divine and it's coming as part of your soul's divine self-expression, then all the words that you say and the actions that you take will be in alignment with the highest good for all. Whereas if you're operating from the ego, and don't judge yourself when that happens, when you operate from the ego, you benefit, but do others? Is it in the highest good of all? You have to believe in miracles to see them and to create them. And yes, we can say a flower is a miracle. Yes, we can say nature is miraculous. But I'm talking about real miracles. Miracles of you living in abundance with all the time, all the energy, and all the resources that your heart desires. Would you call that a miracle? Because it's available to you. There are infinite possibilities. And the reason there are infinite possibilities are because you can create through your human experience whatever you choose to imagine. And your imagination is unlimited. Use that unlimited imagination to dream bigger, because there is a greater, more abundant path waiting for you. And I want to say, waiting for you this year, waiting for you this month, waiting for you to put into action today. It's going to involve a lot of letting go. The first one, letting go of what other people think. Letting go of all the programming. Letting go of all the excuses. Letting go of your attachment to money, your attachment to beliefs around money, your attachments to needing things, needing this and needing that. And most of your needs are because you're worried about the future. But when you understand that your future lies in your frequency and not in your bank account, you will understand the importance of doing what you love. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity, doing what you love. And taking risks, I want to say. Taking risks and doing things differently. Doing things differently. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to still keep creating what you're creating. Whether you look at the collective, whether you look at your community, your immediate reality, or what's going on within your physical body. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep creating that physical body, that family reality, that community, and that collective. It's up to you to take the risks. And I don't mean, unhealthy, life, giving risks. But this is about just playing, doing something different, feeling the energy, embracing the energy, and letting it carry you. Letting it carry you. Because if you understand that, where is this energy coming from? Your inspiration to do things, your ideas, your thoughts, it's all coming through you. It's coming through you. Some words might be coming from your programming. It might be echoes from your parents bringing you up, or your school teachers, or society, or some kind of programming. So learning to tell the difference is important, because if it's something positive and it's something that's going to expand you, then ask yourself, where is that coming from? Because your consciousness flows through you into form. It flows from source energy, the all that is, the field of infinite possibilities in the field of consciousness. It's coming in through your breath, through your chakras, through your consciousness. It's coming through you, through your thoughts, through your ideas, through your words, and through your actions into the physical world. So you are the bridge between heaven and earth, and you are the creator of the physical world. The outside, your perceived outside world, is just a whole hall of mirrors, just letting you know how you're thinking, how you're feeling. And it might not be how you're feeling in this now moment. With trapped emotions, it can be how you were feeling in your younger days, but you didn't express it, and the energy, the frequency of that emotion got stuck in your body, and the frequency of that emotion is going to be mirrored back to you. So if it's a trapped emotion of anger or resentment or jealousy or heartache or anxiety, it will be mirrored back to you at that same frequency, and you will compound that emotion. If you have beliefs that you are not good enough, then there will be mirrors in the hall of mirrors, and there will be opportunities for you to see situations and people that reinforce that belief of you not being good enough. You will have that belief reinforced. If you can let go of those negative thinking, and you can embody some self-love, put yourself first, invest in raising your frequency, love yourself, open your heart and allow the love from source to flow through you. Feel the love that comes through your heart when you relax your body, close your eyes, take a deep breath down to the belly. Put your attention onto your heart. Feel it opening and allow that divine love that you are to flow through you. Visualize it flowing into every cell of your body. You have learned that when you inhale, your oxygen goes to every cell of your body, picking up carbon dioxide, which we exhale. So let's visualize the divine love and light and healing coming in with your breath. Feel it entering into every cell of your body, picking up any darkness, any sadness, any trapped emotions, anything that needs healing, anything that needs transmuting, anything that isn't serving you, and you can exhale it out. It can be that simple. Inhaling down to the belly, opening the heart, feeling the love that you are. Feel the peace that comes with it. Feel the bliss that comes with it. Hold that feeling. Imprint that feeling into every cell of your body. Make it your go-to place. This is home. This is your home. This feeling of love and bliss from your own open heart. You can feel everything just fading away, everything that isn't serving you. From this place, there is only love, and that love is you. Now bring yourself back to your hall of mirrors. Now what are you going to see reflected back to you in your hall of mirrors? There are so many people holding up a mirror of love, of peace, of health, happiness, joy, of bliss. Can you see the field in front of you? It's a field of mirrors, and everyone is shining back to you the love that you are. And it will be shown to you in situations, in opportunities, in people, in gatherings, ideas, inspiration. Everything will change when you keep this focus on the love that you are. It's coming through your heart and it's getting mirrored back to you. You are creating that. You are creating the sensation of love. You are the sensation of love. And you have changed the reality. You have changed the reflection in the hall of mirrors. Now you are surrounded by people who love you, places that bring you this sense of love, opportunities to love, offers to love, people to co-create with, to raise your frequency, expanding into higher levels of consciousness. Everything in your reality is going to shine more love to you. You are the love, and the love is flowing through you, and you are creating your outside world, and you are doing it through your heart. You are the change that the world needs. It does start with you. There is only you who can change your reality. And together, we change the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your service to humanity at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's integrate that with the cards. This is a new way of doing things. I don't know what's, I'm just following my energy. I'm doing what feels right for me. Am I finally walking my talk? I don't know. I want to show you the cards because they were relevant to it all. Because we had the Five of Wands, which is the drama that's going on inside and outside, as within, so without. And the Five of Swords as well, which is, this is mental conflict. This is the conflict going on in the mind. This is the conflict. I can't do it. I'm not good enough. This is more, because wands are more about action in the physical world. So this is more conflict about doing things in your reality that you just don't want to be doing. You know, doing things that are not in alignment with the world that you want to create. So this is on a thought level and this is on a behavioral level. And the other two cards, we've got the Six, and this is always good when you get the Five of Wands followed by the Six of Wands. You know, when it goes consecutively, it's a really positive sign in tarot. So you've got the Six of Wands, horses, a positive movement forward. This card is very much about triumph and success. There's a really strong message here, isn't there? That we have to change our behavior and live in the world of our dreams. So if we're doing anything, anywhere, that isn't in alignment with the world that we want to create, we need to stop doing it. And we need to maybe change our activities into the activities that we do want to be doing. And this is telling us that this is how quickly we can manifest the world that we want to live in. The triumph and success that comes when you realize, you know, rather than doing things and then moaning about them, oh, we have to do this, or I have to go this way because of X, Y, Z. Oh, I have to do this chore because of it. I mean, do you? I mean, sometimes there are chores and we are conflicted because we don't want to be doing it. And sometimes we can turn chores into blessings. We've talked about that before by changing the way you think about it. So if there are some responsibilities that you have, you know, that you really can't change at the moment, then change the way you think about them. View them as blessings rather than chores, rather than, you know, struggles. View it as a blessing. But this is basically about, as soon as we start changing our behavior, triumph and success, we create the world that we want. Look, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. The triumph and success takes us straight to the Ace of Pentacles, which is a completely new channel of abundance. So this is abundance of health, time, energy, money, financial security, of course. So whatever your view of abundance is, there's so much more of it, but it has to come from within. It's not going to miraculously appear outside of you if you don't create the miracle inside of you. And that's what the Queen of Swords is all about, because she's my let go card. And it's letting go. Look at the transformation. There's a butterfly in her throne and there's butterflies in her crown. She has let go. She couldn't see clearly before. See the clouds? She thought she had to do all these things that she didn't want to do. She thought life was a struggle. She thought she had to work hard to earn her money. She thought that she had to have a big house and she had to have, you know, all the things that her parents wanted her to have, because she couldn't see clearly. She was so programmed and living in the rat race that was already there in front of her, you know. And because she didn't know there was another way, she believed in the rat race. The rat race carried on existing. You have to believe that there's life outside the rat race. You have to believe that. There is a life outside the rat race, and it's a beautiful life. Now she can see clearly, and she's let go of her concerns about what other people think. That's a really big one. You know, I mean, I'm putting myself out there, doing what I'm doing, you know, following my feelings. You know, it's, you can't worry about what other people think, because other people are a mirror. So if you doubt yourself, which it's okay to doubt yourself. Okay, it's okay to doubt yourself. All right, don't judge yourself for doubting yourself. It's okay to doubt yourself, but if you do doubt yourself, then that doubt will get reflected back to you and people will doubt you. But that's okay too. You know, it's okay too, because it's part of the process. It's part of the process. So don't judge yourself for doubting. Don't judge other people for doubting you, because they are just holding a mirror up. That she's let go of so much. She's let go of her expectations in life. She's focusing on this abundance, which now is more about health and joy, and I want to say fulfillment. It's about fulfillment. It's about feeling fulfilled. And that doesn't need anything in particular. It's going to be personal to you. It's going to be personal to you and your gifts. What gifts do you have that you want to share with the world? What creative gifts do you have that you want to share with the world? Because that's how you're going to create. That's how we create. And not worrying about the expectations or letting go of your need for anything. Oh, I need this, this, and this. Do you? Is it true? Every time you say, I need something, I'm going to ask you to just reflect on that and go, is it true? Do you need X, Y, Z? Whatever it is. I think fulfillment and health and joy and love, these are more important, aren't they? And you know, the really beautiful thing is, you know, yes, there is a leap of faith going on here. And yes, there is a just, hey, putting yourself out there and just embracing whatever it is. You know, there is a lot of that kind of energy going on, and you don't know where it's going to lead you, which is why, you know, the doubt comes, and maybe some fear and anxiety. And, you know, you're thinking maybe you don't want to spend a lot of money on your creative project if you don't know for sure that there's going to be money coming in. Now there's she's let go of that worry, that's for sure. She's let go of that worry. But the beautiful thing is that when you express your soul's desires in this way, and you express your divine gifts in this way, when you do that, it shifts you to another level of consciousness. And when you start creating from that level of consciousness, and then those mirrors, which we talked about, the mirrors, the hall of mirrors, they will be at a higher frequency, and they will reflect back to you your own self-love and your own creative flair and everything else. You are giving to the universe, and then the universe will give to you. And the people, the Two of Cups. This can be a relationship between you and your higher self, which is super important at this time, isn't it? Because it's your higher self that's pushing you. It's your small self that's going, I can't do it, I'm not ready. Whatever it may be that your soul wants you to do, it's your small self that's stopping it. Your higher self is your soul pushing you to do these things. So this can be viewed as your higher self and your small self, and the relationship between the two. My advice has always been to view your human, your small self, view your human as the beautiful child that they are. You know, this will help you love your human. But it will also help you realize that your human is quite limited in their, beliefs, in their senses. We have so much lack and limitation in this physical world. So remember that you are your higher self. You are the spark of source. The power and love of God, the power and love of source flows through you, and through your beautiful human. But this is the beautiful human that you chose to incarnate through and live life through within this lifetime. But you haven't always been your beautiful human in this lifetime. So view your beautiful human as a child, and that will help you love them. But this can also be your tribe. This is your tribe, because the people will come if you need people, if you need them to be clients, or if you're looking for love, or if you're looking for healing somewhere, or you're just looking for friends to hang out with, people to co-create with, people to be in a community with, because you're busy sharing your gifts. Then you need to go and use other people's gifts. I'm always grateful for the people that have the dominant second energy center and they grow their own organic fruit and vegetables. I'm always so grateful for them, because they're enjoying expressing and using their gifts and then sharing them with the world. So you can focus on using your gifts, and then you can go and take service. You can go and, we work as a community then. We don't have to be so programmed to be so independent. This is the beauty of community. That's what this card is saying. It's about your tribe, your community, looking after each other, supporting each other, looking for services, within the community. So you do what you love, you do what you're good at, you share that with others, and other people do the same. And we're all so unique that it all interlocks in a beautiful way. That's how we create the world of our dreams. But it has to come through us, not from outside of us. Life flows through you. Life flows through you. So create the life of your dreams. Yeah. And to take that leap of faith, yeah, there might be some trapped emotions there holding us back. So getting rid of trapped emotions, definitely an important thing to do. So check out that workshop I was telling you about earlier on, and learn to release your own trapped emotions using the emotion code. All the details are in the description. And I am sending so much love to you all. Well done for getting to the end of the video. Love you loads. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.